Hello there. You are watching Flat Spill Tales. Thank you for tuning in. Today, today I'm going to be on the theme of uh, negative thoughts that go through our minds that are hurtful to us or that lead us astray, that are deceiving. This topic is more on language that transforms. Within the Flat Spill umbrella, there's two areas. There's entertainment, there's short stories, there's poems, which can transform just as easy. This would be more language and concepts that transform our lives and how to improve, how to correct distorted thoughts or thoughts that get us in traps, that hurt us, that are deceiving. What do we do? Most of us aren't aware of the thoughts that we have that flow through our mind, the patterns that we have that keep us stuck. One example would be on being smart enough. A lot of people don't feel like they're smart enough for a task or a job. The negative thoughts might be like, I just don't have enough experience. I'm going to flow, do stream of consciousness here. Thoughts, I don't have enough experience. I don't think I'm smart enough for this task. I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. I don't know if I'm smart enough to do it. Well, what do? We have to first recognize that these are negative. How do we know that they're negative versus positive? Sometimes to get that kind of awareness, we would have to ask others, family members, friends, hey, I'm kind of curious. Do I seem negative sometimes? Do I seem like a downer? Do I sound stuck? Can you help me? You would want to ask a trusted friend or a trusted family member to give you real feedback. Once you identify that you do have these patterns of negative thoughts, you would want to go, well, how do I challenge them? Are they really true? Am I really not smart enough? Am I really not good looking enough? Am I truly not worthy or not accepted or liked by others? So these are different areas, categories within life. So for, let's say, trying to find a job or trying to get a project, consulting job, a career, you would want to challenge those negative thoughts and say, well, kind of go into neutral or positive and say, well, am I a curious person? Can I be curious? Have I been curious before about anything? Because a curious would be a first step to growth or improvement. You'd want to challenge yourself because without challenging yourself, you don't grow, you don't improve. And so, have I ever been curious about anything about video games, about a person? Have I ever been curious about how to get in shape? Have I been curious about how to learn about coding or learn about something at work? Well, of course I have. That's the first step to growth. Therefore, how do I get more curious and how do I grow from there and get out of the rut of I'm not smart enough? Anybody can be curious. Okay, so we rose to that challenge and realized, hey, for step one for challenge and growth, I could be curious. Step two could be, how about reaching out to an expert or a neighbor or friend or a family member that has information about a particular job? With that curiosity, asking questions or interviewing them. Hey, can I get you a cup of coffee? Can we get a cup of coffee? Can I pick your brain? That could take you to the next level, gather information. If you are feeling that could get you on the road to challenging yourself, to correcting negative self thinking. Now, if you don't feel like you're attractive enough and you're comparing yourself to others in the universe, take a moment to realize that we are all children of the universe and we're all so different and beautiful in our own ways, different hair color, different eye color, different strengths, different weaknesses. If you are to take a look at your strengths, you may start to feel better about yourself. You solve problems quickly. People think you're funny. You have a sense of humor. You like to problem solve with others. You don't even know it. You have to challenge yourself to look at those strengths instead of comparing yourself up against a standard that will just drive you into a rut and continue that runaway freight train of negative thoughts and anxiety that you're not going to measure up. Once again, you could look into yourself, you could ask others for feedback to get you on the right track for feeling self love, self approval. How do I build step one, two, and three to get healthy? How do I solve a health problem? Challenge yourself to grow and, in context, look at others for help or feedback, people that you trust. What else? What are some other areas? Well, there's so many. This should just get you thinking about how to grow. We don't grow if we don't challenge ourselves, and that discomfort that we feel in the beginning is a little bit chaotic and uncomfortable, unusual, but that's the part that helps us have a different way of thinking. And once we practice what we gather, the data we gather, on how to improve, how to reach out, how to research for a topic on a job, a topic on healthcare, a topic on fitness, and we start connecting with others and growing, then we start approving of ourselves and we start gaining confidence and realizing we're not alone. A lot of people struggle with not feeling competent enough, not knowing enough. But when we reach out and connect with others, we gain a strength, we feel connected, and it helps us get out of our rut. So a lot of us don't realize we struggle from negative thoughts. And it's good to challenge yourself once in a while and get a little uncomfortable and practice new ways of thinking. Develop new patterns of going to neutral and positive. And then positive would be something like this. Once you're at neutral and you get out of those one, two, three, four steps of bad patterns and trying new things, you wake up and you go, "Oh, I'm feeling great today. I'm a worthy person. I'm a child of this universe. I can meet cool friends and neighbors. I can take care of myself. I feel more empowered today. I can connect with others like I did the first couple of times. I'm getting used to challenging myself." Further growth happens and it takes off from there. This is just a brief, basic video on how to identify negative thoughts that aren't useful and how to turn them around by challenging yourself. Look inward, do journaling, thought records, write your thoughts down, share how they feel in your journal, ask others about it. Do you notice these behaviors? And then challenge yourself to change them just a little at first. Get a little uncomfortable and repeat the patterns of the new steps of trying new things by connecting with others, getting a little uncomfortable, just like when you lift weights and your muscles get sore, or you run or walk a lot, your muscles get sore, but they heal and they come back stronger. That emotionally, we can do that as well. Hope this helped today. Just a brief video on identifying negative thinking and what to do to transition and transform. Good luck out there. Thanks for listening.